Hello, soul friends. It's wonderful to connect with you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you find some insight, inspiration, and guidance here. So we're going to do a pick a card today, and I say we because I'm picking up energies from you telepathically and through the subtle energy of the all that is, whatever you're transmitting, and to ask your questions through the energetic transmission. I read on an Akashic level, a soul level. I also work with guides through my higher self as well, tuning into your higher self also. So if you want to skip ahead, you can. This is going to be soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Stack number 1, soul story number 1, stack number 2, soul story number 2, and stack number 3. So many of you have been probably experiencing a lot of ascension and awakening, a next level of awakening symptoms, or having a lot of signs that you are heading for deep changes. Some of this could be numbers, reoccurring numbers, phrases, synchronicities, people coming back from the past to close up, finish off. Deep emotional purging. There's a lot of purging and cleansing going on. I almost wanted to do a reading called The Purge, because there is so much deep releasing or moving on from a more extended or expanded aspect of you, a higher frequency aspect of you. A lot of this isn't very heady. You're not having to think about, oh, I need to heal this, I need to do this. You just find yourself making these choices and these decisions that are much more soul aligned, that are much more life enhancing, that are perhaps putting you in a place maybe beyond your comfort zone, a place of more self-expression, which is soul expression, right? So we are bridging into more of the 5D and above reality, 5-dimensional reality, which corresponds, by the way, to the throat chakra. So there's a lot with communicating, listening to one's higher self, clearing the throat, getting clear about what one really needs and wants. Really, again, listening to the higher self, listening to one's inner guidance, and also moving into more transparency to oneself, not just with others, but really being truthful about what's really right for you, appropriate for you, what's healing for you, what you really need. This transparency could also be said to be authenticity, okay? There is this soul call to live more authentic, to really connect in with your unique soul gifts, and to attract relationships like this. So as you're connecting more on a 5D level, you're connecting more with your soul's blueprint. We are clearing, cleansing, purging. It's like defragging a computer, right? Cleaning the computer, cleaning the hard drive, cleaning it up, getting rid of old programs that don't work, that slow down the energy flow. It's just like, a lot about the computer technology is really based on what happens with the mind, right? You have the outer software, the body, the hardware, and you have the inner software, the mindset, the mind, the emotional body. And so as you connect more on a 5D level and experience life more through the 5D, you begin harnessing your emotions. You begin opening up more to the emotional body, which connects you to the astral and the Akashic. That is the soul fuel, not emotionalism, not trauma, drama. That's why we have to clear and heal these deep trauma bonding and trauma bonded wounds from historical situations, environmental, societal, cultural, from generational transmissions. Because as you clear that and cleanse that and purge that and heal that and accept that, moving into a loving law of allowance about what's happened, this higher level of acceptance and really inner knowing that you are much more than your trauma. You are much more than what you've experienced. you're experiencing, expressing through these things that have happened to you, or that you've caused or you've generated, but that you're much more than that. So the 5D reality connects in more to the soul and the soul blueprint. And so there's a decided shift. Many of you are going to find yourself within the next few months to year with huge lifestyle changes, moves, living much differently than you have in the past or that you thought you would ever live or possible. Again, I like to say that it's like someone that's lived in a high rise all their life, all of a sudden now they're on the farm and they love it. Or someone that's on a farm decides, oh, I want to live in the city. So there is this juxtaposition of what was and what is coming in. So there's also a lot of life review, a lot of evaluating, a lot of tuning in and connecting more to the body, the instinctual awareness, the kinesthetic memory, the body wisdom. The body holds a lot of the key energetically. So we can't go to this next level of awakening individually and collectively until there's more focus on the body. And that means the earth body too. The earth is a body. It houses us. It houses all of nature, all planetary existence. So the heavenly bodies, right? Planetary bodies, the bodies of life will be more and more a focus, including our own body and understanding our body more and using our body as a vehicle, as a tool, but also as a living aspect of us. Because as we begin to align more, this alignment started along the harmonic convergence of late 80s, 87, 88, that harmonizing, that harmony through conflict, inner and outer, we're in the harmonizing principle, even though there's a lot of conflict externally, and there's a lot of push pull or pushback, or you could say for many maybe there's an overfocus on duality instead of seeing yes, there's duality, because that creates creation, that creates expression, that's how we multiply. But there is a principle beyond duality, which is the unity, the unification, right? Which love is the binding force of that. So the undifferentiated energy of the all that is, beyond the masculine and feminine, is just this energy that is just, it's the void, that it's filled with so much. And then it begins to separate out. And that's where we get the magnetic, the electrical, the masculine, the feminine, the yin, the yang. But there is a place beyond that. It begins at the causal point. The oneness of the all that is and our interconnectedness. So many of you will feel much more in tune, much more psychic. Some of you may feel a level of confusion or uncertainty that, oh, I thought I wanted this goal, but now another goal is coming in, or I don't know what I want. Try to go with it, because your higher self, which is the true aspect of you, is taking more of the energy from the avatar, the lower self. It's taking more of the energy and control from the ego personality, so that we're aligning more and more through the higher self to the soul self. So the ego personality will have less and less and less control. Now that's why, in a way, you see in mainstream consciousness that the ego is out of control right now. It's there's so many scenarios playing out, and a lot of them have to do with deep healing that's not happening, and the ego trying to have control. So that function is getting, will at some point be extinct. It's kind of getting weaned out of us. So you're going to find that you're going to need to connect more through meditation, some form of inner work, inner connecting, however you want to say, whether it's signs, symbols, your guidance, your higher self, the archangels. But most importantly, it's you, the true aspect of you, the guiding force of you, which is beyond the ego mind. So it's understanding that part of you and how to align more to that part of you and listen more to that part of you that begins to put you in the 5D reality, the 5D dimension, right? Fifth dimension reality. And then the laws of nature are different. So we're anchoring that 5D reality into the 3D or 4D reality of the earth plane. That is the new earth. The more extended or expanded aspects of being. The ascension is simply rising above duality. It's extending beyond the polarity plane, living out the extremes of the polarity plane, which the basis of that is separation. So that we begin to realize that we're separated out. This is why there's going to be much more remote viewing, telepathy, the clairs, clairaudient, clairsentient, to know and to trust that more. So in a way, we're becoming more galactic in our nature, the galactic beings. We're connecting with our galactic selves, our galactic kinship, if you will, our Atlantean, Lemurian nature. There's a lot of different ways to look at this, depending on your beliefs, your experience, training, your formatting, depending on what you've experienced and what you believe. Some of you will be shifting beliefs. You will be moving into a belief that is much more inclusive, opening up to more and more possibilities. This is why there will be more quick or instantaneous manifestations. The manifestations, even though perhaps in a chronological time period might seem to be taking a long time, because there's the divine timing, the synchronistic timing is more at play. But if you look back a few years ago, 5, 10, 20 years ago, you will start to say, oh, actually that didn't take so long to manifest or draw in. Because part of the reason is because people will now begin bringing their awareness back to themselves as causal point. In other words, okay, as I align with the higher frequency energy and become a better balance of electromagnetic, and you will know when to be more magnetic or more electrical. You'll understand your own energy flows and those of the universe or that which you want to manifest. You will be equal and to that which you're wanting to manifest. You will see that it's a match, and in seeing that it's a match, you more easily draw it into you. So it's quite an amazing time. There is a lot of shift. There is a lot of inner shifting, breakthroughs. Some of you may be diving deeper. I know I've had quite a few people ask me, whether on my Patreon group or workshops or clients, MentorCam, some people have had vertigo or vertigo-like symptoms, ringing in the ear, just being disoriented, or the body is releasing or having certain symptoms. And I would say always check with your healthcare practitioner, but also see, you can research things. What helps you help your body? What nurturing, supplements, foods? Do you need more rest, more downtime? Really check in with yourself to see what is it that you're actually needing, because some of these are symptoms. There's dietary changes, changes in what you feel drawn to, want to eat or drink. Many of you are going to need more water, water with lemon or lime juice. Squeezing a lemon or lime in it is really, really good. Let's see, what else guides wanted me to tell you, share with you. So let's see what's shifting for you and what's coming through. How is the 5D reality, as you connect more with the 5D reality, how is this going to be affecting your 3D world? Because it is going to. And some of you're going to be quite perhaps shocked at how it is affecting you and how much, okay? I also please ask you to subscribe, like, share the video if you feel a resonance, and most important, comment if you feel like it. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know who you are. I'd love to get to know you better. Also, if you want to connect with me for private inner work or readings, private sessions or appointments, you can go to soulplayground.life. You can also go to MentorCam. I answer questions via MentorCam as well. And connect with me also through Patreon, and all that is in the description box below. All right, soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Let's tune in. Hi, if you chose soul story number 1, this is your reading. And always you may choose more than one soul story. So we're going to look at, let's see, you've got new blueprints. Just going to get all the cards out before I see. You've also got water elemental. I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes of life. Healing. You've got the vibrational frequency of healing. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Okay, this is so in alignment with what I was talking about. You also got child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Okay. You also got called, soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Wow, I see this, where this is going. Wow, you've been doing some deep work. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Transformation, things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing, wow. Okay, and then you got 7th house partners. Solar eclipse revolution, it's a 44-8, which is about evaluation, reevaluation. 1st house, the body. Wow, this is so in alignment. Okay, so first off, I'm going to get to the fortune card. I'm definitely getting that on a 5D reality, you have been working perhaps even with your dreams. I guess this card really wants me to read it. Oh, love. Okay, I see why. Confirmation, love. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. Okay, for one thing, soul story number 1, you are releasing karmic ties of trauma bonding, learning lesson relationships. You're going to be learning more through joy, creativity, or self-expression. That doesn't mean you're not going to be learning, but it's going to be, things are lightening up. It's going to be a much less heavy kind of existence for you. Now, I do feel that you have on a 5D level, again, this is on the etheric, it's on the etheric plane because it's about ready to manifest. So it's coming through the astral, the akashic, emotional, the emotional aspect of your being, which corresponds to the astral level. And so I feel like on a 5D level, a lot of the changes for you are between the astral and etheric. And as things move more to the etheric, then they will begin to coalesce and condense to then be downloaded or manifested on the denser physical level or 3D level. So keep doing whatever you're doing. Many of you are master healers, teachers. You're clearing out not just your own wounding or karma, but that of those around you, family, friends, groups that you're working with. You tend to channel a lot of healing energy, and you also are a funnel or a conduit to move denser frequency energy or stuck states, conditioned response patterns, the energy of that through you. So you may be an empath, you may be very sensitive, you may have found that you pick up other people's energy very quickly. You tend to rebalance the energy, you transform it. You actually transmute it to then create a transformation. So you are working with your divine healing family, your soul family, your starseed family for many of you. The body is key for you right now. That's another level that needs to be integrated in your healing. I do feel that for many of you, there is a 5D relationship that will be manifesting in the denser physical form of the 3D. And I feel for some of you, this is a soul family, a soul calling, community, finding those that are more like-minded. Your call is to follow the joy, okay? And to connect to your own star, all right? So you may feel, many of you, a little bit lost, a little uncertain right now, because your higher self is taking over more. Deep, deep healing. Some of you are working with teachers, or your teachers, your metaphysicians, or you work one-on-one. Some of you work with, team building or small groups. You are calling in the soul family, the soul tribe, your community, but some of you, this is also about creating your own family, okay? Or there's a deep desire to create your own family. I would say also on a 5D level that you're going to be, that interconnectedness to everything and everyone, you're going to be experiencing more on the 3D reality, okay? So your reality from feeling perhaps isolated or left out, or that things perhaps were very difficult for you, or for many of you, maybe you have been in a significant other relationship for a very long time, you're finding friends gathering around you more. You're finding perhaps people just reaching out of the blue to connect with you, because you are connecting in a 5D vibrational frequency of love, 5D and above. And some of you actually 6 and 7, you're connecting to the 6th and 7th dimension also, and some of you even the 10th, which is more of a community or group-based souls. So you are, some of you artists, craftsmen, could be jewelry designers, or there's a lot of art, music I'm hearing. The 5D reality for you and message for you is you don't have to do it alone. And you've shifted enough that you're drawing in 5D relationships, better relationships, people that can really be there for you, people that really get you. And this is all coming from that vibration of healing and getting the new blueprint, okay? Yeah, so this is so important that you recognize that what you have been doing, what you've been focusing on, what your intention and putting your attention on your intention is working. Things are changing at a cellular level. You're doing deep, deep healing work. Mental, emotional, psychological, but it is also on a cellular level, and I would say also within the DNA and energetic matrix. This is why you're connecting with your divine blueprint, the soul blueprint. Your actual soul blueprint will be accessible for you. You may see butterflies. Let's see what's coming. Firm foundation. So you're creating a firm foundation. Spiritual strength. 9 of Wands. And then you've got the devil here. So let's see where this is going. Disruption. See, you've got the Tower. So the disruption is the deeper healing that you're going through. It's going to cause some kind of breakthrough. And you're showing up as the One of Cups. Okay? So this is the Ace of Cups. So you really, and look at this beautiful green here. Even with the 9 of Wands, your strength is coming from the heart, is coming from getting to the heart of the matter, or attuning to the heart, understanding what matters to you, okay? Following your heart. You're picking up more in the messages of your heart. So clearly you're feeling some kind of shift where you're starting to believe in your own magic, or the potential, the possibility of life itself. Okay, and then mental conflict. So meditation can help with that. There's 2 pathways coming up. I'm going to say to you, soul story number 1, you're not going to be able to figure this out on your own. You have to get out of the thinking. Now, there could be a partnership. There could be some kind of contracts, perhaps even legal dealings. So you've got revolution, you've got transformation, healing coming twice. Solar eclipse, probably during this last solar eclipse, you've had to release. So this is the purging. You know, and again, these readings are timeless, but let's see. Okay, then you've got hope, which is the sun. Okay. Oh, sorry. Star card, hope. Shining star. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot with this, different forms of light. What are the different ways that your light shines through as you, that your light appears? Okay, sometimes it's, you know, kind of more inner. Sometimes it's really bright, but it's still your light. Okay, working on the sacral chakra also. And then we have moving on. So what this tells me is that on a 5D level, that energy is starting to affect you, for many of you to move in a new direction. There is a crossroads coming up. There is a fork in the road, as it were. You're getting a soul call. You're answering it. I want to say it's going to be different for, you know, many of you. Look at you're creating a different foundation from a higher vibrational frequency. If it seems that you're having to redo things or do things differently, it's because your true self, your higher self, is seeing the need to make changes. Some of you, baths or swimming would be good for you. I definitely feel for a group of you that are looking for a significant other, a soulmate. You're attracting a soulmate that I like to say is very life enhancing, is a create mate. It's based on creative expression. It's based on your soul purpose and path, and their soul purpose and path. Some of you, there will be a move. I definitely also do feel that there is travel for you. Whenever you're getting this reading, whenever you're watching this reading, there is a time period of some travel, most likely by car, train or something. Okay, so you've got quite a few here. You've got comfort, so that could be very important to you. Magic, layers, and undulation. So there could have been a lot of up and down, that's stabilizing. As you're adjusting 3D, 5D, there could be a lot of up and down, inner and outer. There could be things starting and stopping. There could be a lot that you feel that you don't have a lot of control over. But it's saying to look at the layers, look beneath the surface. You're moving out of one comfort zone, creating a new comfort zone. Some of you, this brings a new home, new job, new career, but it's also clarifying for you. There's a lot of clarifying within your mind and mindset. You're changing your mindset. So on a 5D level, there is this deep, deep healing energy that is really starting to seep through into the 3D reality, and therefore also the body. So if you've had symptoms or certain things with the body, it does show that clearing up as well, and feeling more comfortable and confident on the earth plane. That's another thing that you're going to be experiencing, because you're operating at a higher level right now, okay? So just know that what you're creating, whatever it is, whatever your focus is, you know what it is, it's your life. You're going to be doing it at a higher level, a higher frequency level that has to do with more love, more light, more abundance, and you're attracting from this abundance. So I would say be open to receive, relax more, relax the body, open up to receive. For many of you, this is a very, very important relationship. Could be career. It's something that you're opening up to that brings you a lot of abundance and heart connection. So there's some kind of this healing, transformative energy puts you in alignment to get out of the troubled waters, the choppy waters, the past, where there was a lot that was unseen, and there was a lot of ups and downs and perhaps limitation. So these limitations are lifting. Now, some of these could be lifting limitations to be able to have fertility issues, get pregnant, have a wonderful life partner, sexual partner, lover, you know, husband, wife, significant other, partner, whatever it is. There's a lot of attention to the body, so you may want to focus also on the sacral chakra. This could be also career advancement, business advancement, your own business, or collaborating with someone. So a lot of opening, a lot of abundance for you, soul story number 1. Again, you're back and forth with that 5D, and as you get closer into manifesting it into the 3D reality, or the earth plane, the new earth, bringing that reality into your everyday living. It is happening now. That's what I'm here to tell you. It is happening now. So you are making the changes that align you with your soul's blueprint. Okay, that's your Soul Insights mantra. You are now making the changes that align you to your soul's blueprint and your dreams, your goals, and your desires. For some of you, it is, I am now attracting a higher vibrational love and ready to experience this love. Please let me know how this resonates. Please like, subscribe, share, and if you'd like to connect with me further, check out the description box below. Much peace and light. Hi, if you chose soul story number 2, this is your reading. When I was shuffling in between soul story number 1 and now you soul story number 2, I was hearing Don't Stop Believing. I was actually hearing the song in my head, Don't Stop Believing. There's something about your belief, and many of you are just starting to believe differently, or believe in yourself, or believe in something, or some connection. There's some belief. And you may have hit a little bit of a snag, a little bit of a 3D snag, but I'm hearing don't stop believing. Don't stop believing, whatever it is that you're believing in, because some things are just about ready to manifest or break through for you, okay? All right, so let's look and see. This card, surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy. Pleasure, joy, make love to life. Okay, there is a very sweet energy with you, soul story number 2. There's this very open energy where you're kind of ready to take a risk in something. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. That's very important. But I don't feel like you have to be harsh. I feel like you can just focus more on what it is that you really want to do or like to do, and let things play out a little bit is what I'm hearing, okay? You got play. I said play out. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Yeah, that's like, I feel like the 5D for you is bringing a little bit more of the elemental world, like fairy realm. It's bringing this lightness, this playfulness, this connection to the elementals, connection to the nature, to nature spirits, connection to your own true nature, connection to what you can't really explain. And for some of you, this is the spirit of play. It may be about being much more self-expressive. Some of you, I feel you have children, so maybe they're kind of opening you up to be more playful. Some of you, I feel like in relationship, or if you're wanting to draw in a new relationship, it's about play. It's about enjoying yourself at this point. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. What did I say? Trust your intuition. Listen to the intuition, soul tribe. So a little bit similar to soul story number 1, you're attracting more of your soul tribe. I feel like many of you have gathered in the astral plane, right? There's an Akashic messaging and blueprint that now's the time that we're to connect. Now's the time to reach out, or you're going to meet a lot of people, or maybe many of you have been meeting a lot of people synchronistically to connect with. The vibration that you're working with right now that will really support you, that's coming up from a 5D level, is allowance, which is a loving law of allowance. We can't move into conscious creation until we can understand and live through loving law of allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner. in the world, in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So this is about, again, softening up, like I said earlier in the channel part of the reading. It's like about softening up. It's about play. It's about allowing. It's about not being so heavy or serious or trying to change things or make something happen or even work on yourself. You've been working so much on yourself. Now you can play with that, whether it's a class or a workshop. You understand your innate gifts, your wisdom, your intuition. So any classes, any teachers you study with, any books, any audiobooks, MP3s, events, whatever it is, you're doing it to enhance you and add to what you already have and what you already know. Oh, see, reclaim your energy. Yes, I'm getting also a sprite energy. So this is again about not trying to also fix people. The 5D reality for you is working much more energetically, seeing yourself and feeling yourself more as an energetic being. I am open to all of life's wisdom and share it with gratitude. There you are. You have a lot of wisdom, no matter how old you are. You could be very young in chronological years, but you've come in with this ancient wisdom. Some of you have children that have this ancient wisdom and you're wondering what to do. Bring your energy back from, just allow people to be how they are and figure it out. You can adjust your own inner boundaries, but you also are going to be asked to speak, many of you, public speaking, maybe writing a book, something where you're coming out as an expert or an authority is what I'm hearing in your field. Mercury retrograde, reinvention. Okay, so that's part of it. Okay, I see what's happening here. Okay, let's see what else. Second house, owning. So this is about finance. And third house, messages. What did I say about speaking? So many of you, the reinvention for yourself is that you are writing books or doing things online, maybe YouTube, maybe film, TV, maybe you're doing a production company that's more spiritually based or on uplifting others. Some of you, you could be working with stocks, bonds, commodities, or trading money, maybe digital currency, Bitcoin and the like. So you've had many of you, many life reviews. So the 5D reality is asking you to reinvent yourself more from an energetic standpoint of believing in yourself and seeing yourself as your own resource. So many of you want to have your own business, or you're just starting out with your own business, or you're doing something on the side, and you will do very well financially from that is what I'm hearing. But there's something maybe you're channeling or opening up to, or something you've studied that you're then going to teach. Maybe many of you, maybe you got a certificate or degree, or you went back to school, something where you're studying and you're moving more into the realm of being, again, an expert, a guide. And then the fortune, eagle, you will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. So that comes from the reinvention. Like many of you, maybe you're retired, or maybe you went to school for one thing and you changed your major, or you graduated and now you're doing something different. There's some kind of reinvention. Or you're going back to school to study something different, or it could be accreditation or mentoring with someone or an apprenticeship. But I feel like on a 5D level, you're getting this energy to reinvent yourself from a higher vibrational frequency and from a place of more of what you want to do. Now, some of you, this may be hobbies that turn out into be jobs or careers. Again, it's different for a lot of you, but the thing that I do see is this eagle energy flying over, where you're believing in yourself. Don't stop believing. You're seeing a better future. So some of you don't know how this is happening. It's happening from your 5D self. Many of you, I feel, are in touch with your future self. Your future self is coming through, giving you signs and symbols to guide you to the next steps so that you do arrive where it is you want to. Okay, look at this structure. Yeah, you're creating a new structure from which to live. You're reinventing. So whatever it is, some of you could even be remodeling a house, remodeling yourself. You're up-leveling, you're updating. Many of you are updating. It could even affect your hair, your what clothes you wear, colors. They're again, reinvention, remodeling, and then it's all coming from love. So you are doing a deeper healing of heart connection. For some of you, there could be a heart connection coming in. I do feel some of you, there is this great gathering, or you're creating some kind of workshop, seminar, retreat that you're going on, but you are starting to gather. Now that's on, for some of you it's astral level, some of you it is on the etheric, so it is about to manifest. Probably the next 6-8 months from whenever you're watching this video, because it's a timeless video, you will find a different community. Okay, so this is about community that's based more on love and abundance. And some of you are going to be very integral to this community. I almost feel like you could be working, some of you even local politics or community, maybe community gardens, making something, working with housing. There could be real estate or housing, solar, could be something more about sustainability or e-commerce. That is also going to affect you on a 3D level. Now on a 5D level, many of you have been getting a lot of motivation and a lot that you want to own more, have more, share more. You want to play a bigger game in regards to finance. Okay, you had 9 of Swords was the past. Trapped in fear, 8 of Swords. Solar plexus, because you have to put some attention to the solar plexus of honoring your uniqueness. Moves into the 21, the universe. And you're showing up as the 6 of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity, okay? So you're ready to receive all that you've been doing subconsciously, subliminally, in your dreams, in different ways. This deeper healing that's been happening is going to bring you or open you to material and spiritual prosperity. So many of you are connecting with the abundance through your 5D connection and understanding of the 5D realm. And then we've got the 6 of Swords moving on. So clarity, compassion, understanding, communication, and moving from one state of being to another. But you're having to build the foundation. Throat chakra, again, speaking. I said something about speaking, so there it is. Financial, material changes. So some of you, this is goes together, the 5th chakra and 5 of Pentacles, which is financial and material changes, fluctuation, could be constraint. Some of you don't feel yet on a 3D level that you can receive the money that you need or want to by doing what it is that you want to do or love to do. And again, a lot of this has to do with I say speaking, messages. You could be getting messages also from your guides and dream state, or in different sessions, or even by these YouTube videos, or this is also hearing from the past, messages. So there's a lot to do with communication in this next level for you. Many of you are a communicator, but you have to believe that you can receive the money, have the abundance, create the abundance, draw in the abundance, draw in the finance, the money, by doing what it is that you want to do. Let's look at the key. 6th chakra. So visualizing, focusing on manifesting, believing. This is the idea of belief. There's triumph. So this is the Chariot. So there is success, there is movement. So again, some of you, this is a move, maybe even a long distance move. Some of you could be changing the way that you get around in the world, your transportation. Maybe you're getting a new car, or remodeling or fixing a car. It could be changes to the home, or fixing up a home, or remodeling, especially because you have structure here. Some of you could be building a home or buying land that you intend to build a home. So the 7 of the Chariot here, triumph, the number 7, the Chariot is very much about preparation also to move on. So you want to focus on the 5th chakra and the 6th chakra, okay? Those two are going to help you with financial constraint or blocks or just fluctuations, okay? Okay, I'm also hearing the name Pete or Petey, Peter, Salisbury, Sainsbury, something. I am also getting like Salisbury, is that England? Stonehenge or someplace like that. I feel, and also with this, the Great Gathering, it's coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. Makes me think that you're going to be gathering more with others, not just in the etheric plane or friends, drawing in soul tribe. Maybe you put on events or you're going to be a part of events. Could even be weddings, but it's people that are like-minded. For some of you, it could be conferences or spiritual-based events or retreats is what I'm hearing. Some of you, happy birthday. I'm getting some birthdays or celebrations that are coming up. So the 5D reality for you is piercing your 3D reality to let go of the struggle and trying to make things happen or overly help others or rescue or change others. It's also on a 5D level, this energy that's coming through for you is about believing more in yourself and your path and your spiritual tools, your spiritual principles, soul path tools, I like to call them. Also, your spiritual principles, where you're using that more and more in your life. Let's look at this card here. So you're asked to really move when you're feeling, not to suffer in silence, open to community, but when you are feeling perhaps restricted or someone around you could be restricting you by their beliefs or their thoughts, you need to go back to, what do I believe? Don't stop believing in what just because someone disagrees. Reclaim your energy, reclaim your power. So the energy on a 5D level is really trying to upgrade you and uplift you, that you keep the integrity of your beliefs, your energy. You might be out with a bunch of friends and they want to go out for longer and you're like, no, I really want to go home and sleep, or I want to relax, or there's something I want to watch, a film or TV or read, or I want to go for a walk by myself. So a lot of you that are partnered, you're going to be learning this lesson, because the 5D reality, your future self that is residing already in 5D and above, wants you to have more of your own say-so. Not argumentative, but let's say you go away on a holiday with someone. Let's say your significant other, or, and they want to get up really early and you want to lay in bed and read. You want to have a tea or a coffee on the balcony. You'll do that. Or you'll say, okay, this morning I want to do that. Maybe tomorrow we'll get up really early. Or this vacation I want to sleep in more and read and catch up on reading. Let's do something together in the afternoon. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is about inserting yourself in your own life more. So on a 5D level, there is something that's shifting for you energetically that is going to change how you view yourself, how you feel about yourself, how you interact with others, how you interact with the world. On a 5D level, your energy is changing. You're reclaiming more of your true energy, more of your soul energy. So a lot of the false self, the false narrative is leaving. Okay, what we call the disowned self. The parts that you've disowned, you've been integrating back in. So you're perhaps allowing yourself more movement and freedom. You're allowing more with yourself, okay? So on a 5D level, you are reclaiming your energy. And for many of you, that's going to be different. I'd love to know how this manifests for you in the comments. Okay. Okay, so your Soul Insights mantra is, as I reclaim my energy, I experience and express a higher vibrational frequency of me. Now, for some of you, that's going to be, I experience and express a higher vibrational frequency love. Okay? So it could be both or one or the other. So as you reclaim that energy, you experience and express a higher vibrational you. And you experience and express a higher vibrational love. And also connect to your messages. Someone's trying to reach you. The universe is trying to reach you, your higher self. You are a messenger. You have a lot to write, a lot to share at this point, okay? You have a lot to share, which is also the Six of Swords. Could be the writing card also. All right, beautiful soul beings. Thank you for spending this time with me. I do hope you'll like, subscribe, share. Let me know how this reading resonated with you and for you. And if you'd like to get in touch with me, you can look in the description box below, and there's ways to do so. All right, till next reading, shine bright. Hello, soul story number 3. This is your reading. So I kept hearing you're whole, perfect, and complete. You're whole, perfect, and complete. I do feel, and look at this little guy, this little amethyst is wanting to come in your reading. I do feel that on a 5D level, there's a lot of energy that's being released to you. So if you've been tired or sluggish or sick or not being motivated, it could also come through inspiration, insight, other people that uplift you, or you're drawing in more of what you need and want. And I really do see on a certain level, it's like this 5D energy is like piercing you. It's coming in through the Akash, into the astral, into the etheric, into the 3D, into the denser physical reality. So you might feel that something is coming in, you know, like you can feel something, like you are changing. You can feel that how you live, how you feel is changing, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about other people, energetically how you feel. Your energy pattern is changing, okay? Okay, some of you could bring some sleepless nights. Moon, look at that. You're connecting to your soul. So I do feel that many of you are in this amazing ascension process where you're ascending. It's a deeper level of awakening where you're connecting in more to your moon or your moon energy, the divine feminine within you. And also the magic, the mystery, maybe through dreams or dream state also. So you're getting a lot of messages through your subconscious. Mars, force, what did I say? I love it. What did I say? You're getting energy. Mars, you're getting life force energy. I just feel like some of you could have been very tired or overwhelmed, or maybe you were convalescing, or you were helping someone else convalesce, taking care of someone. Some of you may have had loss, different types of loss, pets, animal being, family member, husband, wife, colleague. You know, there's some loss that's here that is coming through as life force animating energy. So you're getting a clearer, cleaner energy because it's coming from 5D and above. 8th house, endings and beginnings. What did I say? This is the house of death, of deep transformation. You see the skull there. Endings, and it's a 32-5. So there could be some beginnings that are happening. This Mars energy. So you're healing, a lot of change, a lot of transition, a lot of loss. But now what's been taken away is coming back in a different form. So many of you may also be involved in the occult. You could be involved in, could be things with money or seeing yourself as your own resource. Could be also children, again, speculation, maybe trading, stock trading or commodities, but also 5th energy. It's about regaining this energy that gives you more buoyancy. So you're connecting more with your self-worth, your self-esteem, your creativity, creative projects. And some of you could also be the occult or the esoteric that you're bringing in. Look at this transition. And I wanted to say transformation, but also transition. So a lot of you are in a big transition, which the 5th dimensional energy coming through is lifting you. Okay, it's lifting you. There's a re-encoding in your DNA matrix, an energetic matrix. So Spirit 43-7 here. So you're flowing with these changes. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. So fifth dimensionally, as you're letting go more, the energy of the fifth dimension is bringing you in the energy you need to carry you and do your next level. It's helping you adjust and adapt to the loss that you've had, the transition, the transformation, or I should say transition and change, and transmutation and transformation. Look at to manifest. See, you're drawing in. You're going to start drawing in things that are of a higher vibrational frequency. Crown chakra. I know I am part of Source, and my life is guided by divine wisdom. See, you're getting this gift. That's also second house with the moon. You're getting soul knowledge, your soul gift, your understanding from a spiritual and soul level that you are being divinely guided, that everything that's ever taken from you is brought back, perhaps in a different form. Sometimes we want the old form. You know how that is on the earth plane, but you are starting to get things back. I'm sorry, defensiveness, right past wrongs, uprooting. Okay, well, this to me is some people, again, this could be, and you may have some dreams, it could be some apologies coming, or some things that you need to forgive yourself for, is what I'm hearing. Jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. Okay, so you've got change, transition, and manifesta, which is manifesting through change. Okay, so you've got a lot that has to do with change, changing, transition. Okay. I feel you have to make peace. There is this energy of peace that's coming, peaceful movement. And then you've got Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic teacher. So many of you could be working with someone, or you are this mystic teacher. No matter what you do externally, you could have it doesn't matter if you're doing a 3D, what people consider more 3D, everything has a 3D component. But let's say you're doing more of a mainstream or quote unquote conventional regular job. You have to know that you're bringing this higher frequency energy to that. Okay. Could have some good girlfriends or good friends here, I feel, that you gather with, or maybe talk on the phone or text or something. Protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. That's the forgiveness. So this is the time, whenever you're getting this video, and probably for the next 3 to 6 weeks, and some of you might be a little longer, like months, that you're calling back your energy, and you're letting go of certain situations, like, okay, this is how it happened, this is what happened, this is what I did, what they did, or this was a disappointment. You're not going to be lingering, is what I'm hearing. You're not going to be lingering in the possibility of something changing or being different than what it was. And then you've got world, be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So the 5D energy that's coming through, that Mars energy, that force, that life force animating energy, more focus, more drive, wanting to really go for it, is opening you up to new possibilities that you didn't even expect that you could have or would have. And you're manifesting a reality that is much more abundant, much more fulfilling, much more interesting, much more expansive, okay? So there's a lot here fifth dimensionally about your soul, your drive, your life force energy, and the ability to go on after having a lot of loss, okay? And there are new possibilities. Some of you, these new possibilities, okay, is leaving the past where you were trapped in fear or circumstantially. It could be a partnership, a relationship that's international. It could be an international move for some of you. It could be a relationship with somebody that is somehow different than you, different religion, different ethnicity, a different way of looking at the world, or many of you are traveling the world. You're going to be traveling more. You can start that now in your mind, or just, you know, by different films or TV shows, radio shows, podcasts. Expand your world. Okay, we've got temperance here, patience. This is what you're coming out of, is this alchemical process. You're in the transition of it. So you haven't yet had the full transformation. That's coming. 8, you've got another major arcana, strength card, which is your power. Oh, another major arcana. 3 major arcana right out the bat. Right out, you've got patience, power, and triumph. You've got temperance, strength, and the chariot. Another major arcana. Wow, this is huge change. You've got the star. And then you're coming up as spiritual strength. So whatever you've gone through has given you a lot of strength. See, now that strength is being released fifth dimensionally, so that the strength that you have isn't just coming from the ego. It's coming from your instinctual awareness. It's coming and beyond. It's a cosmic strength, okay? It's a strength into something more, whether you want to call it higher self, higher power, God, your guides, whatever. Your soul, destiny. Wow, another major arcana. You're definitely on your path to destiny. The wheel is turning to bring you a higher vibrational experience and expression of you and your life. So you're in this transition point. Nothing is going to be the same, even where you live. I don't believe this. Soul story number 3. You've got another major arcana, and you've got the death card, transformation, coming right under, or right on top of, endings and beginnings. So you're on a 5D reality. It's complete change. It's something so new, so different, but yet it's going to feel familiar on a soul level. Like, why didn't I do this sooner? Why didn't it happen sooner? I didn't realize this is what I wanted. Love begins. Ace of Cups, 1 of Cups, 20. Okay, Judgment. All right. So out of a 9 card spread here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcana. So when you have, like I do with Celtic Cross, that's 10 cards. They say 3 or more major arcana is huge, transcendent, transpersonal change, deep inner change, lifestyle change. This is not just moving down the street or something, you know, getting from an apartment to a house or moving to a new apartment. This is like intrinsic change. When I see 5 or 6, because that's huge, and you've got 7 major arcana out of this reading. And then the foundation is your spirit, your spiritual foundation, your emotions, your intuition. And so when you have this many major arcana, these are issues that you can't change. You're in an initiation cycle. You're on your path to destiny. It's a fated path. It's destined. It's on a soul level. So there are higher forces at work here, okay? So your ego can't comprehend it and cannot make the change. All you can do is go with the transition, go with the change that's happening. So this is like change that happens that you're never the same, but you're happier, more fulfilled for it, okay? And you have to just trust through these changes that you're spiritually being guided, your spiritual strength. You're connected to your soul, aligned to your soul, attuned to your heart, listening to your intuition. This is very profound change. These are changes that change your destiny. The trajectory of events that are going to be happening for you in the future are changing your destiny. I mean, even look at this transition. Look at, it's like you start down here and you're going, and then all of a sudden, whoop, I'm going the opposite way. I'm going another way is what I hear. And it's world. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. This is deep change. I would love to know how this is unfolding for you. So it's not that I can get any more exact, because these changes are going to be different for all of you. There'll be some similarities of lifestyle change, but these are such deep changes that it puts you in a different place in the world, a different arena, a different system, a different focus, a different level of experience, okay? All very life enhancing, all in a way that is much more fulfilling for you. But at this point, you have to just trust the connection to your soul. Listen to the guidance of your dreams. For some of you, meditation. Some of you might be hearing songs or sounds. Also, listening to dolphins or whales could be very helpful, or the caw of the crow or raven, birds. Listen to how nature speaks to itself, how the animal world speaks to itself, or speaks to us sometimes, right? Even listen to the wind. You really want to connect into the subtle energy of the all that is, because here's what's coming up for you. I know I'm part of Source, and my life is guided by divine wisdom. So you are connecting with this more extended, expanded consciousness. This advanced aspect of you is coming through more and guiding you. So this could be changes in a lot of different things. I mean, you could be, some of you on a 3D level could be getting a new car, or a different car that's very different than what you drive. Or maybe you're going from a car to a scooter, or a scooter to a car. Some of you could be moving. Some of you could be a different religion, a different focus, a different type of work, a different kind of job. The changes that happen are new possibilities in all areas of your life. So this change is going to affect all areas of your life. This is not change in just one or two areas. It's all areas of your life are changing. So I would say the fifth dimensional reality is bringing your dreams, your goals, your desires, what you want, but very much manifesting from a soul level. Okay, very much manifesting from a soul level. And you got soul here. So there's listen to the messages of your heart, the feelings of your heart. It's connecting to your soul. I really feel some of you, there's a cross-country move, and some of you international. Some of you are going to be working international. I see some of you have been learning a new language, or you're going to need a new language. There's a lot to do with this soul story, this soul group with travel, and how you're manifesting from this realm, from the soul. I want you to really just see this. So I know it's a little vague, more vague than a lot of my other readings, but that's because it's so big. It's just know that whatever's going on with you and whatever's coming up in the future, it's affecting all of you, all areas of your life, but in a way that you want it to. You know, it's like you move and you meet someone amazing, you know, or you get this great job and then you get to move. It's like they're like sacred. Some of these are hidden dreams that you've had or desires that end up manifesting. So you're forever changed. I mean, if you look at even these two cards, kind of say it all, Strength card and the Temperance, look at the faces. There's something integrating there. There it's integrating through various colors, through light, healing energy, through colors, and here through the instinctual or the lion. Okay, and when we see gray hair, it symbolizes change. So, it's kind of sticky. It's so hot with these lights, but it's dark, so I had to put a lot of lights on. So just know that you're being guided. Know that your time is now. I really feel like from when, it's not far off. From whenever you're watching this video, these changes. Well, let's just see. Okay, let's take them all. So you've got restock. Well, that's because your life is going to be replenished. You're getting renewed, refreshed, replenished. Creativity, focus on your creativity. For some of you, this has to do with creativity, self-expression, designing something, making something, or use your creativity. You have an eye for creativity. Some of you, drawing, painting can help you process. The adversity is behind you, is what I'm seeing and hearing. And the invitation to new life, new possibilities. There we are. Completion and opportunity. Look at that. Completion and opportunity. World, be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. And then in the Theta Wave Oracle cards, you got opportunity and completion. So something has completed. You're finished. A karmic completion, learning lesson. The old blueprint is done. It's like building a house and then you need to move because that house no longer fits you or serves you. So it's over. Whatever it is, whatever you're doing, whatever you were learning, the way you positioned yourself in your life, it's different. And you're different. You may, at this reading, while you're watching this, some of you may have changed so much you don't realize how different you are, how much has transformed. Some of you, this is some kind of acclaim or becoming more public, and that's going to affect you because I feel like the finance is going to improve. Or some of you get a job where you have to travel the world, you love to. Some of you, this could be even a podcast, or it could be contracts, writing a book. I'm getting so much. It's going to be so different for all of you, but it's like trust your insight and use your creativity, because your creativity, your self-expression is your soul expression. And just be open to opportunities, okay? This is another card I want you to really kind of just meditate or focus on. That says it all. Remember, out of a 9-card spread, 7 of the cards are major arcana. That's a big, big change. Your soul insights mantra is, as I align to my infinite self, I'm open to infinite possibilities. I am now manifesting from my soul and open to new possibilities in all areas of my life. Oh, beautiful radiant lights. Really, really beautiful. You have to just let me know how this unfolds for you. I just have a feeling that for some of you, this was just a confirmation, and a lot of this you're already going through, and maybe you already have some hints or see some of the things that are manifesting for you. I'm still pretty blown away out of, I shuffled in between readings, between soul story number 2 and you, soul story number 3, and then you saw me shuffle on camera. So again, out of a 9-card spread, 7 of them are major arcana. That's pretty amazing, because you're pretty amazing. Oh, I love doing these readings. I love sharing with you. I love connecting. Please keep me posted on how everything unfolds for you. I'd love for you to subscribe, like, share if you feel a resonance. And if you want to connect with me, ways to do so are in the description box below. Lots of love and light.